So we got some big information regarding Xbox Game Pass and also some sad and kind of bittersweet news for E3. Not as much as sweet, a lot of bitter, depending how you look at it, I suppose. So we're going to talk about a couple different things here in this video. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new around here, we talk about games and play games. So be sure to leave it a like, subscribe for more if you guys do enjoy the content. You can always change your mind later, of course, if you guys end up not liking it. But I'm sure you'll enjoy your time here, hopefully to some extent. So we're going to jump into this. Interestingly enough, I want to start off with the Xbox Game Pass thing going on because this is so weird. I mentioned this the other day. I think like 2 days ago, maybe it was. I was talking about Xbox Game Pass and, you know, the new PlayStation Plus subscription that was going to be coming out, and the two, head to head and whatnot. And I was talking about the fact that I felt like the new PlayStation Plus would do well to have a family plan, kind of like Nintendo Switch Online. And I said in that video that I think that's something that probably Xbox would do before PlayStation, and I don't see PlayStation doing that anytime soon. I want to see an actual family membership. I would see probably Xbox doing this before PlayStation. Lo and behold, we got a report coming out that apparently Microsoft is thinking about doing some kind of family pass, which is really, really cool. And it's just weird timing, right? So I'm going to throw it up on screen. This is coming from Windows Central, and you guys can see what it says. So it says, from our information, paying on a higher tier for an Xbox Game Pass family plan will net access for 5 players for games across the entire library, and will be far cheaper than paying for 5 separate Xbox Game Pass accounts, as is necessary today. Utilizing Microsoft's family account system already in use for Office 365, players within the same country will be able to play together using a single Xbox Game Pass subscription managed by a central account holder in much the same way as Netflix. So kind of like Nintendo Switch Online to an extent, not 100%, because I'm pretty sure Nintendo Switch Online, if I recall correctly, you can actually do it across countries, if I remember right. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong about that because I don't know if I've actually tried that. I feel like someone has, and someone told me they have, but I don't remember. But anyways, the point being, it makes sense. And again, this is something like they noted, right? It's already being utilized with Office 365. So why not bring that to Xbox and the Xbox platform? Why not bring that over to Xbox Game Pass? Makes complete sense. One of the things that kind of is unfortunate is what I have to do right now is I have an Xbox Series X down in my workspace here. And the old Xbox One S is upstairs in my wife's workspace. And one of the things I would have to do is set her console as primary anytime that I would want to download any kind of Xbox Game Pass stuff. And it just becomes kind of a little bit of a headache and whatnot, and bouncing back and forth. And to be able to do it like this, just so much easier, because then we have complete access to all the benefits on our own accounts, right? And so you don't need to like log into your account and then download it as a primary on a different console. It's just, you don't have to go through these loopholes. And again, this allows you to have access to more than just 2 different consoles. This allows you to have access to 5 separate ones. Now, I don't know that this is actually set in stone. Apparently this is just the rumor going around. This is information that has not yet technically been officially announced from Xbox, but it seems like it seems very likely. It seems like there's some credible sources behind this, and it seems as though it would be a great decision, and kind of ironic, like I said, because I was literally just talking about this, the fact that I thought Xbox would do this before PlayStation, and a couple days later, reports coming out that Xbox will be doing that, and why not? So again, I think it's a great decision. I think PlayStation Plus, again, like I mentioned in the other video, needs this as well. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below and all that good stuff. Anyways, we're gonna move on from that. Don't want to spend too much time on that. Moving on, we're going to E3. It's kind of the only other thing to talk about today as of right now. If we have anything else later, I'll let you guys know. But E3's canceled. Okay, well, let's just get straight to it. You probably heard it already. E3's canceled. I want to share my thoughts about it as well. I'll throw it up on screen. This is coming from Will Powers over on Twitter, saying that they just got an email. It is official. E3 Digital is officially canceled for 2022. So obviously, it was originally going to be a whole digital event. They weren't going to be doing the physical thing. So initially, if I recall correctly, it was going to be a physical in-person thing they were trying to aim for. And then with everything going on, they said, well, we can't do that this year. We're going to do a whole digital thing. And then, that seemed to be pretty set in stone. And then all of a sudden, it seemed to be kind of shaky. And then, oh, okay, yeah, that we're not having anything at all anymore. And a lot of people were like, man, that's really unfortunate, obviously, because we're getting literally nothing whatsoever this year. And E3's held a special place in a lot of people's hearts. I've unfortunately never been there. I've always wanted to, even though I've heard it's probably, not the greatest experience because it's like standing hours and hours and hours in line is for, to play one game, for example. So by the time the day's done, you've played maybe 2 games if you're lucky, but still just the idea of being in that atmosphere, just watching it from home, it's all part of the vibes. I mean, if you've been around the channel long enough, we always stream reactions, and we always hang out and watch it together here on the channel, and it's always been a great time. So E3, like I said, holds a special place in a lot of people's hearts, even if, some people feel like, oh, E3 is dead, whatever. A lot of companies, unfortunately, moved on over the past few years, couple years, EA doing their own thing, PlayStation kind of separating themselves as well. And I hope E3 comes back next year, and it probably will, because we have one more thing to throw up on the screen. So I'll throw this up, and it says that E3 apparently will return in 2023 with a reinvigorated showcase that celebrates new and exciting video games and industry innovations. They went on to say that we previously announced that E3 would not be held in person in 2022 due to the pandemic and all that. And they said that there was going to be no digital E3 showcase in 2022 either. Instead, they're going to be devoting all their energy and resources to delivering a revitalized physical and digital E3 experience next summer. Who knows what the future holds, obviously, whether enjoyed from the show floor or your favorite devices. So again, they're the people behind all this. They're trying to revitalize it all. They want to come back stronger than ever in 2023, take a year off. I don't know what's going to happen. I really hope that is the case, because again, E3 has been a special thing for a very, very long time, and it would really be unfortunate to see that whole thing kind of end and whatnot. So I hope that's not happening. But there is one other thing that I thought was kind of funny and cheeky, and you gotta give him props, for this. Jeff Keighley capitalized in like minutes, if not seconds after this announcement. He posted this. I'll throw it up on the screen. He said, "Excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return this June with a slate of events. We'll be producing another kickoff live show with announcements, news, and first looks. Much more to share in the coming weeks, along with some very cool elements for 2022. So again, capitalizing on the announcement of E3 being canceled to obviously promote Summer Game Fest, which Jeff Keighley has been doing for the past, 2 years, 3 years? I can't remember how many years it's been now. You know what? You gotta respect it, right? You gotta respect it. So a lot of people kind of mixed on Summer Game Fest. Some people are like, yeah, it's a great event. Most people I think would agree that it's definitely no replacement for E3. Definitely not. It doesn't feel anywhere close to what E3 does, but it's a nice little thing to have nonetheless and look forward to, even if it's not, the same experience that we usually get with E3. So other people, feel like it's just, it's game trailers with a show of advertisements. I mean, it's a mix of opinions out there. You guys let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'm sitting here saying, hey man, it's better than nothing. And I hope that this year, Jeff takes all the criticism from previous years and makes it even better. And kind of irons out the kinks that, maybe people had, genuine criticisms over. But again, it's better than nothing, right? It's better than nothing. And for, companies like Nintendo, you can imagine that they're still going to have their Nintendo Directs. They always do with whatever they do, right? And that's what I love about Nintendo. So that's going to be exciting. Again, we'll talk about everything Nintendo over on the Nintendo channel. And then, of course, PlayStation, they started doing their State of Plays the past year or two. So they're going to probably do something like that as well. So anyways, no E3, Summer Game Fest, Directs, State of Plays. We're still going to get some stuff. EA Play is not happening either, but we'll get announcements stretched out and all that good stuff. So let me know your thoughts. Sorry, I kind of rambled these two topics on for a while, but I had a lot to say about each one. Let me know your thoughts about each of these topics down in the comment section below. If you're new, be sure to subscribe for more. Share with your friends so we can continue growing the community. Really helps out the channel. And I'll see you guys soon in another one. Stay safe, stay well, and until then, game on.